Yo, yo, yo. What's up, bros and sis? Welcome back to another unhinged episode of the Ignorant Alpha History Podcast. I'm your host, Alpha, and as always, I'm chilling here with my favorite co-host, Alex.
What's going on, everyone? Man, Alpha, I'm so excited for today. Usually, when people think of history, they think of thick, dusty textbooks, boring lectures, and memorizing dates until their brains melt. But today we are throwing the textbook out the window.
Oh, absolutely. We are diving into a YouTube video from a song and Music Alpha Girls channel titled 5 History Events in America. The Immigrant Alpha Girl Part 1. It basically breaks down 5 of the biggest war American joined.
Pure chill vibes and laughs only. So before we even begin, do us a quick favor and smash that like button. Alpha, system be ready. Let's dive straight into the madness.
But in the most chaotic, troll-heavy, and the meme-filled way possible, the War of 1812, the Slow Mail War. Alright, let's kick it off with part 1, the War of 1812, or as the video beautifully calls it, the Slow Mail War. So, context, Britain was super busy fighting Napoleon and basically being a massive global bully. They started kidnapping the US sailor. Like, you're in the British Navy now, bro. Let's go, let's fight.
Right, just casual daylight kidnapping. So President Madison was like, heck no, sign the paper, and it was officially game on. But Alpha, the funniest part of this whole war is the sheer connection lag.
Oh, the bad paying what rules? Tell them, Alex.
So Britain actually cancelled the rules that caused attention 2 days before America declared war. But because news took an entire month to travel across the Atlantic Ocean by ship, America had already started the war without knowing. Talk about terrible internet connection.
Imagine starting a whole war because your DMs took 30 days to deliver. And then Britain literally marched into Washington, D.C. and burned down the White House. The video called it High Stakes Barbecue.
A high-stake barbecue is wide, but then Andrew Jackson comes in, crushes the British at the Battle of New Orleans after the peace treaty was already signed. Another slow moment. But hey, a hero move is a hero move. In the end, America got a new national anthem. Canada got proud, but the Native Americans unfortunately got the absolute worst deal.
The Mexican-American War, the Great Land Grab. Facts. Now, moving on to part 2, the American-American War, aka the Great Land Grab. This one plays out exactly like a modern marketplace meme. America walks up to Mexico and goes, hey, I'll give you $25 million for California. And Mexico is like, no.
And what does America do? They just say, understandable, have a war then. Pure boss mode.
It's so unhinged. America won the super fast and Mexico ended up losing half of their entire land for only $15 million. But wait, the absolutely cosmic irony happens right after the war.
Oh yeah, the ultimate jackpot. Literally right after the treaty was signed, they found massive amounts of gold in California. Jackpot. Mexico have been crying in the chat.
Seriously, a massive rain quit moment for Mexico. But on the bright side for America, all those young officers learned how to fight in this war, which prepares them for, well, the civil war that's happened later.
Speaking of fast wars, let's move to part 3. The Spanish-American War, dubbed the shortest drama. This war was basically fueled by Jello journalism. For our listeners who don't know, that's just fake news. The newspapers went absolutely crazy making up stories to stir the pot.
The Spanish-American War, the shortest drama. Yup, and then the US battleship, the US Maine went boom in Cuba. Everyone blamed Spain instantly. The US Navy sailed in and destroyed the entire Spanish fleet in literally one morning.
One morning? That's not a war. That's a morning shift at McDonald's. and the video mentioned something hilarious about the locals. When the battle was happening, the locals genuinely thought the US cannons were just celebratory fireworks. They were like, wow, nice show. But oops, no, those are real guns, bro.
Spain got absolutely deleted, and just like that, America officially unlocked the achievement of becoming a global superpower.
But here comes part 4, the Philippine-American War. And oh boy, what a plot twist. The Filipinos thought, awesome, America helped us get rid of Spain. Now we can have our freedom.
The Philippines-American War, the plot twist, and America was like, nah bro, you're ours now. Talk about the toxic plot twist. For the Filipinos start this guerrilla warfare, it got super messy. Everyone played dirty, and even though America won, it definitely wasn't the sweet gift they expected.
Yeah, it was pure drama for the Philippines. They basically escaped one ruler just to fall right into the hands of another. A total out of the frying pan into the fire situation.
The Pacific War, Big Boom Energy, and finally, Past 5, the Pacific War. The video called this one Big Boom Energies. It's all started on December 7, 1841. Wait, sorry, 1941. Japan launched a surprise attacks on Pearl Harbor, and the America was absolutely furious. President Khrushchev called it a date which will live in the infamy, and war was officially declared.
The US strategy here was legendary. Iceland hoping. The video compared it to Mario jumping from one platform to another until he reaches the final boss. The turning point was the Battle of Midway. Bye-bye, Japanese aircraft carriers.
And then there came August 1945, two massive atomic booms ended everything. Japan surrendered, and the Americans secured the crown as the number one global superpower. 5 wars and whole lots of historical chaos, and plenty of memes.
Honestly, looking back at all 5 of these, the way the internet summarized history is just elite. It makes you realize how wide human history actually is when you strip away the boring academy language.
It really is. So, to all our bros and sis listening out there, we have a question for you. Which of the 5 words do you think was the most completely brainless or chaotic? What's the bad pig word of 1812 or the understandable have a word land grab? Comment your thoughts down below.
Yes, drop those comments, and while you're down here, if you enjoy this artistic and hilarious breakdown of history, please smash that like button, share this podcast with your friends, and subscribe to the channel.
And don't forget to turn on the notifications bell so you will never miss our future history hack and pop culture tea. Also, let us know in the comments what topic or historical event you want us to cover in part 2 or the next episode.
We read all your suggestions, guys. Thank you so much for kicking it with us today. Stay safe, stay chill.